Hunt Showdown is a game that is known for its immersive atmosphere, sound design, and steep learning curve. It is a game rich with detailed and fascinating lore. However, this lore is shrouded in mystery and not spoon-fed to us, so that leaves us starting off knowing very little. And in this video, I'm going to give you an overview of the Hunt Showdown lore. What we do know at the start of Hunt Showdown is the year is 1895, and you are a hunter, one of many, who has come to the Louisiana Bayou, a place that is now rife with plague, the living dead, and monsters seemingly not of this world. You are there as a member of the AHA, the American Hunters Association. You take bounty contracts against the game's bosses. This mysterious organization calls upon its members to hunt these paranormal monsters in return for great rewards. But more about all of this later. That's pretty much all we know at the start of the game, which leads us to the question, how did it all begin? The exact date of the events that led to the current state of the bayou is unclear. There are a number of different accounts as to what happened, but we do know there was a plague that ravaged the bayou and caused the dead to rise. Prior to this, sources believe a rift opened and a creature, known as the Sculptor, started creating monsters. These monsters take the forms of the Hives, the Immolators, the Bloodhounds, the Meatheads, the Armoreds, and potentially many more that we are yet to meet. Although, all of this did not happen at once, and there are detailed reports of the discovery of each of these creatures. And this is something I will discuss in detail in future videos. Although these monsters are common, they are not the only horrors in the bayou. There are creatures of malevolence beyond comprehension, the bosses which we hunt. These are the Assassin, the Butcher, the Spider, and more recently, Scrap Thief. The challenges hunters face are not limited to these creatures alone. The bayou is filled with the living dead, known only as grunts. Grunts are simply the dead come back to life through the power of rifts. Perhaps this is a calculated move from the Sculptor, or perhaps an oversight that is playing to its advantage. So why would we risk such dangers? The answer isn't a simple one. The AHA exists to silently defend people from these sorts of events spiraling out of control, and to stop them from entering the public eye. Which leads us to ask, have there been other events like this? Is it a localized event, or is this a worldwide problem? We are only looking at one case of this happening, the incident in the bayou. Although this is supposed to be a pivotal moment in the timeline of the game's lore. However, the hunters of the AHA are not all there for noble reasons. Some do seek to rid the bayou of the evil there, others merely seek revenge. Some seek glory. Almost all seek the riches that are to be had working with the AHA. The reasons are many, and there are no doubt hundreds of hunters who die unknown and alone. And there are some who are infamous, and whose names strike fear in the hearts of the bravest souls. As it stands now though, the AHA is in disarray. The director, Dr. John Huff Jones, was assassinated, and this has led to a power vacuum within the organization. It ended up fragmenting into different groups, such as the Bone Doctors Voodoo Organization, Isaac Powell and his Doomsday Cult, Night of the Hunter, and the Reverend Isham Gerd and his Biblical Group, to name just a few. We are still uncovering what is going on within the AHA, although it appears a large number of hunters do not wish to put an end to the Sculptor. The reason could be as simple as greed, for fortunes given for successful contracts. It could be the lust for the hunt, or perhaps some have more nefarious motives. Whatever their reasons, there are those opposed to them who are striving to put an end to the Sculptor, his diabolical creations, and the plague. Whilst we don't know the motives of the Sculptor, or what the long-term goals of the Sculptor are, It is believed the sculptor is hiding in corporeal form and is among the members of the AHA and is very much still at work. Here in the Scrapbeak trailer, we can see someone creating Scrapbeak. It is believed that this is the sculptor. There is definitely more going on in the Bayou and within the AHA than we know. It is believed the sculptor is not the only otherworldly being with powers, pulling the strings of mortals. There are numerous factions within the AHA vying for control, each with their own motives and their own goals. It's possible events similar to what is happening in the Bayou are also occurring elsewhere. The following is taken from the Hunt Showdown website and gives us a good overview of the basic lore. Yet it also leaves us asking more questions. Creatures have overrun our world, and their flesh will be your bounty. You and your partner are members of a secret hunting society that tracks and kills creatures. The bounties are high, but so are the risks. The smallest mistake will cost you everything. Your bounty, your gear, your life, and your very soul. Some hunt for wealth, some for power. Some hunt to protect others, some hunt for glory. You must track your quarry through a dark and treacherous world. Winner takes all. Fail, and go straight to hell. Hunting for sport is child's play. This is a different kind of game, one with high stakes and even higher rewards. You will face creatures that want to gorge themselves on your flesh and to devour your soul. Everything and everyone is against you, even the earth itself. Make one mistake, and you will die in filth, forgotten. Succeed, and the bounty and glory will be immense. You are not alone with darkness. Other hunters seek the same prey, lust for the same bounty. Get in their way, and you may find yourself their target. Get caught, and they will pry your trophy from your cold, dead hands. The takeaway from this is that hunters put more than just their life on the line, and I will explore everything that the lore has to offer in upcoming videos. I hope that this video has explained the overview of the lore and given you a little bit more understanding about what the game is about. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and make sure to hit that bell notification so you are up to date with the latest lore videos.